So more and more nowadays, you see overweight vehicles being pulled over by the police all over social media whilst you're out driving the roads, and then you see the ones that aren't being pulled by the police, where the back bumper's about 2 inches off the ground, and you're wondering if they've just loaded it so badly that it's like that, or the suspension's collapsed, or they are overweight. But I feel like at the minute, especially, there just seems to be this I don't give a shit sort of attitude to loading your vehicle and what sort of weight you've got on it. Time and time again, I see on the Courier Exchange shippers posted long wheelbase 1495 kilos, long wheelbase 1500 kilos, long wheelbase 1350 kilos. There are very, very few, if any, vans that can carry over 13,500 kilos on a long wheelbase or a medium wheelbase. Very few. And you may be able to get 1450 on a flatbed, but you're not going to get it in a panel van. He'll be overweight. End of. So, do shippers not understand that? Or are they just trying to get it done cheaper by someone that's willing to run overweight? I think it's the cheaper option than some idiot's going to run overweight because they don't know the weight capacity of the vehicle. I used to work for a company before we started ourselves, and they thought sprinters and crafters like mine could carry 1500 kilos. It took one being pulled over and being half a ton overweight for them to realise they couldn't. This van, I've had weighed with me all my gear in it, and I can carry 1100 kilos as long as it's distributed across the 4 metres of the bed properly, on the axles properly. Number one, I don't think people realise you have to actually distribute the weight. You can't just take one pallet with a ton on it and stick it through your side door. Your front axle will be overweight. You can't stick it through your back door. Your rear axle will be overweight. You can stick it right in the middle of the van, but then how are you going to get it there and how are you going to get it off? And then I think there's just ignorance where people look at the weights on the van, go, oh, dry weight of the van, it's only 2 ton, I can carry 1500. It's not like, it don't work like that. I've made another video about gross vehicle weights. It doesn't work like that. Plenty of lads have made videos. If you do think that, go and watch one of them videos. And then today, I was doing my delivery this morning in Cornwall, and I was talking to a wagon driver that was also there delivering. And he said, "Just got a small pallet for this job." I was like, "Oh, right, no worries." Anyway, I've got 3 more jobs after this. I don't know how I'm going to get them pallets off though. My tail lift's only rated to a ton. And 2 of them are 1.5 ton each. And the other pallet's a ton, so I'll be pushing it with my trolley, my pump truck and me. So I thought, 1.5, a ton, and then this small pallet delivering, that's over 4 ton. And I was like, your wagon's pretty small, mate. Is it an 18 ton? It's small for an 18 ton. He went, oh, no, it's a 7.5 ton. I went, it's a 7.5 ton. What weight can you carry? He went, oh, well, these are rated to 3 ton. Now, personally, I thought most 7.5 tonners couldn't carry anything over 2.5 ton. Even that, like 2.3, 2.4 for most. Let alone 3 ton. So I was a bit surprised at that anyway. And then he went, oh, yeah, I'm overweight, but it'll be alright because all my drops are in the countryside. I never go on any main roads. So that guy was more bothered that he's not going to be able to offload it on his tail lift because the pallets are too heavy than his actual vehicle being over a ton overweight when he left the depot that morning. What? He didn't seem to care that his truck was overweight. I don't know whether the company he works for cares either, but it doesn't seem that way if they're sending him out overweight. Or maybe he's just over-exaggerating the weights of the pallets. But still, even if they were only a ton each and then the little pallet, it'd still be a little bit overweight. I'm pretty sure he's 7.5 ton. I can't carry 3 ton, but I might be wrong. You can correct me if there is any 7.5 tonners out there that can carry 3 ton. So, do people care less? Are people trying to earn more money to get more things out overweight and just trying not to get caught? I'll be honest. Years ago, the van that got pulled for us, he got a 200 quid fine. No points, nothing else. And the company got blacklisted, so they'll be more regularly pulled over for being overweight. Which I don't think they did, because they always run overweight, still run overweight. And I don't think, like, obviously, if you're running mega overweight, like a ton overweight in a 3.5 ton van, you're 4.5 ton, then there could be points involved and stuff like that. But half a ton overweight is still a lot to run overweight for a van. It does affect the braking, the steering, and all the handling and everything. And if you've got to slam on, you're probably going to go back into the back of the car in front of you because you're going to take a lot longer to slow down. So I think 200 quid and a slap on the wrist is a bit lenient for people running overweight. And I do hope that when people do get pulled over and they are like a ton, 1,500 kilos overweight, they do actually get points on the license and actually punished. Maybe they should take a course on how to properly load a van and figure out what your weight limit is. That would probably be more helpful. But yeah, it was just infuriating me a bit. I've seen a couple of vans today that have just been grossly overweight. And then that wagon driver I spoke to was overweight. And then when I stopped at the services, I had a quick doom scroll through Facebook and 2 more overweight vehicles have been pulled over. A refrigerated van that was 1,500 kilos overweight. Madness. Utter madness. Right. Leave me with your thoughts below. Thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.